Hello, everybody. I am Manoli Stavronakis. I was one of the researchers for our group. We have Ceci. She was also a researcher. We have AJ. He took care of the notes. And we have Zach. He was the project manager. And we have Ashna and Alicia, who took care of the presentation. And we're the Franklin Catering Group, and our business was Miriam Mahmoud's, I hope I said that right, Miriam, her catering business. And what our goals were to, she wanted more advertising and promotion options, and she wanted more pastries that she could make. So we're going to give you those, and without further ado, here we go.
Okay. So when we first started talking to her, she told us that she is barely 6 months out from the start of her business. And she told us that cooking was her strength, baking was her weakness, and she also told us how she wanted more pastries and a more variety of desserts, more than the cooking aspects of it. So we took that in consideration, and we based all of our ideas and recipes on what she had access to with the ingredients, and we made sure that the foods were Nigerian in order to satisfy her customers, so she wouldn't get any bad feedback. Another thing, so we chose these recipes, such as coconut rice pudding, Nigerian cakes, shuku shuku, honey corn cupcakes, and puff puff. Now, as you can see, we used a lot of coconut because it lasts longer. Also, we used recipes that were easy since she was a beginner at baking and she wasn't really good at it. So we could give her tips in baking things. She could have a step-by-step, and it would build her baking skills. And these also can be changed up with her own twists, so she can have a different variety from her competitors.
Okay, so while speaking with Miriam, we came to the realization that it was quite a small business and that our main focus should be expanding it. So in order to do this, we devised multiple ways that would be cost effective so that she'd be able to expand her business. One example was using radio broadcasting. That would go to a high percentage of the population, being that most of the Bauchi state has access to a radio. This would also not limit because of internet. Another one was, since a good percentage of the population does have access to the internet and to phones, at least most of the time, to do things such as mass emails and mass texting. This would reach anyone who's going to check their communications, they'll be able to see this. Another thing was creating a flyer, as you can see up here. It has her personal information with her logo, her name, and her personal information. This is also convertible into a business card that we also made. So she can go to areas such as marketplaces or places that are frequently traveled, and she can either do a more personal approach and hand them a business card, or put a flyer there so it stays there for a longer amount of time. Now, we also realized that she would be very limited in travel, so we try to speak with her and create ideas that were reasonable, that wouldn't cost too much, and that she'd be able to do in a shorter amount of time. So she only goes to the marketplace about twice a month, so that's why we thought, use flyers, we can leave them there.
In our Skype sessions, we talked about using Facebook as a way to communicate with her customers. She mentioned that she has a personal Facebook page, so she has the basic knowledge of how to update and run a Facebook page. So we made her a business page for her catering business, and as she progresses, she can update it so that her customers stay informed with her new ideas and variety of her food. What sets her apart using Facebook is most of her competitors don't use Facebook to advertise for their business. So therefore, she has an advantage with the people around her community because most of them use Facebook.
When we talked to Marianne, she asked us to make her a logo and a name for her business. This logo here is totally original, and we designed it so it can be used in black and white as well as color, because color printing can be quite expensive. This logo will help with the advertising aspect of her business, because when it's placed on flyers and other visual advertisements, people will see it, recognize it, and know what her business is all about and want to come back.
We hope that our solutions help to improve Miriam Makes and that she can become successful through the process. All of our solutions were already checked by Miriam, and she has told us that she is more than willing to do everything that we have suggested. We hope that we can stay in touch with Miriam, and with the help of her friends and family, we believe that her catering business will go far, and she will one day be able to afford her own mode of transportation for quick deliveries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Umar, tell them what you think.
Why did they ask you to stop? Because I'm enjoying your presentation. So I'm carried away, I don't know when the time is up. Actually, you have brilliant ideas, and especially by you considering the county or where she is from. So, and I don't know why you guys did that. You don't know that I'm fasting, do you? Yeah, you show one picture that I'm so, okay, why I don't want to look. Because I'm hungry right now. So, because I look at all the pictures, these are some of the cakes and whatsoever that we normally take there. Not like you guys that have something like plastic, so I don't know. Yeah. So, and it's actually amazing. And with all the ingredients or whatsoever you guys are willing to add on that particular recipe, that's it. That's most amazing. And by you taking the time to actually put her through, you have completed everything. You have made the business to be successful. So definitely she's going to actually enjoy that. And your marketing strategy, I like it. It's so simple and straightforward. And it's something that actually she can be able to apply, and it will help her business in the long run. So all I can say is good job, and please try as much as possible to keep contacting her so that you can have more ideas and you can elaborate more on what you can do on that. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To add to that, I think you had a good understanding of the resources that are available, or did the research as far as what you mentioned with the recipes and methods of advertising. And then I also thought your logo was great as well, simple and a decent name change for the business.
I feel you guys know catering, and I'm sure you didn't at the start of the week. And you guys flowed as a team. Like every member accentuated the other member and added to your presentation. That's fantastic. It doesn't happen too often. Everything was well put together, it was well thought out, and it was all practical. And I've said it a couple times already, but allowing the business owner to see your ideas and then build upon them. Because the first thing you did say was new website. You're like, hey, here's the new pastries, and here's how you're going to become a better baker in the process. And I think that builds up her confidence to go to a website eventually. You see what I'm saying? Like step by step by step, you guys did such an amazing job. Everyone give them a round of applause.
Join the Global Young Innovators Initiative. Transform the world. www.icantransformtheworld.org